The Mini Game Anniversary Edition Entertainment Center system. Built-in 620 classic games. Which is this hunk of poop right here. Now, you're probably like, well, it don't look too bad. It looks like a regular NES. Nope. You'll see here in a moment after I go through it. And as you see, the price tag, $25. So at least I didn't waste too much money. But hopefully none of y'all buy this, because it is a waste of money. And Young Tater's going to be reviewing this with me. Now, first thing is, I'm going to show you the system itself. Here it is. Now, that looks just like a regular NES. I do like the body of it. It is pretty cool. You read right there, entertainment system. It has your reset and your power. All that. I do like the back of it. It's very simple. AV. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen anything that comes with AV audio. And a DC in. So, you know, that ain't too bad right there. I'm still enjoying it about this time. Let me show you the rest of it. Alright, now this right here is the controllers. Came with two of them, of course, which I like that. And if you look right there at the plug-ins, just like the original NES system itself. The controllers themselves. Now this does have a turbo button, a turbo B, and a turbo A on it, which is pretty cool, especially if you want to really get down to it on some like beat 'em ups and some shooters. But let me get into the rest of it here. Now here is the actual charger to it, the plug-in. It is looks like a regular cell phone charger, like a lot of these newer plug and plays are, which I do like that. But looky here, it's basically an old camera charger. Pretty much useless for anything else. You can't even use this to charge your phone. Look how big that is. Unless you have an old MP3 player, it's useless. Alright, now here is the plug-in, like the AV audio cables. Nothing too fancy about it. But one thing I did think was kind of cool that helped save some time plugging this thing up was that the AV audio cables are in this auxiliary jack, which that's pretty cool. But now I'm going to show you the actual gaming itself. But first, this right here will sum up the reason why this thing is such a piece of crap. Here is the game list of the alleged 620 games. I don't know how good y'all can see this, but if you noticed, it's repeats of the same games. Now, a lot of these games on here, to be expected, were homebrew games. This was a cheap plug-and-play console. It was definitely not a licensed one. But it's full of homebrew games. You get about 12 actual NES games. And then you get the rest is homebrew. And not even good homebrews. But let me get into the actual game footage itself. Now here's where things are going to take a turn for slightly the better, I guess. Let's go ahead and turn this TV on here. Sorry about the Peppa Pig we have on there. Alright. Now, me and Young Tater are going to show you some of the games here. As you see, Contra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kabillion. I don't even see where they got the numbers for all that. But, you know how these plug and plays can be sometimes. Had to reset it. The controller's not wanting to work. And what do you know? Now the controller's not wanting to work. But maybe it was because it was plugged into the wrong one. RoboCop. I didn't push nothing. Alright. Now let's get into it, see if it works now. Okay. Now, I do like the layout a little bit. It's colorful. But, you see here, now Ninja Turtle 1, 2, 3, 4, Double Dragon. But wait, keep watching. We're on game list 30 now. Yeah, in the 30s. Now, recognize this? Mario 10, 12, 14, Mortal Kombat 4 for the NES. Well, let's just see what that is. Now, this is clearly a homebrew. And look at your character selection. This is obviously Sub-Zero there. Nightwolf, Liu Kang. I can't remember his name off my head. Kano. But look, I'm going to pick Sub-Zero, right? And this one is kind of a little neat. And look, he's going to fight Nightwolf, right? Nope. It is Striker. And although it says Nightwolf up there, it's clearly Shao Kahn. Now with that being said, this is pretty good graphics for a homebrew. And it's meant to look like it's for the NES. It's actually pretty good graphics. The background's clearly visible. I'll give it that. Obviously it was a homebrew because Mortal Kombat 4 wasn't even thought of at the time. But let's jump into another one. Notice how it's very low titles. Now Double Dragon was good. There are some real ones on here. But let's jump into Mario 14. What is this? Ha! I actually enjoy this one just a hair. Because it is pretty good. I've never seen Mario in this kind of battle right here. Like look, he has a weapon. He has actual specials. This one was pretty well put together. See, I could poke stuff up top. This one was cool. But as you can see, it's clearly not an NES. I do like how Mario's graphics are pretty good. See how I just did a flip there? Grab this key. Yeah. And so this one ain't too bad. But clearly not in a real Nintendo product. But let's go over here. And have you ever wondered what Mario looks like all jacked up and everything? Look no further than Mario, oh, wrong one. I've never actually played this one. It is a cheap cover of what appears to be Dr. Mario. Alright, now Layla's going to play a little bit. Young Tater here. Now we do have some Donkey Kongs, which are real. It's one of the real ones. But as you see, they just start repeating themselves over and over and over again. Now there was one on here that is in Japanese. That was pretty cool. But hopefully you guys don't buy this. It is a piece of crap. There are a few good games on there now. But other than that, I'd only give it $5 for it. Hope y'all enjoyed that video, guys.